In this video, I will give you an overview of TermPlus, what TermPlus is, a bit about our company, how TermPlus works, and the built-in layers of protection that come with every TermPlus account. For full details on TermPlus and our term accounts, our product disclosure statement is available online at termplus.com.au/PDS. TermPlus is an online term account provider that offers fixed-term investment accounts with great target rates that can be paid to you monthly, either in cash or reinvested back into your account for compounded earnings. Our aim is to help everyday Australians confidently put their money to work by earning better returns from their savings. TermPlus target rates are made up of the current RBA cash rate plus a fixed added rate or spread over and above the cash rate. So, for example, a 1-year account will have a target rate of the RBA cash rate plus an additional 3%. The longer the fixed term, the higher the added rate. TermPlus accounts also have 3 built-in layers of protection that are underpinned by an investment that we make into TermPlus that's called the TermPlus support account. More on that later in this video. Finally, our accounts are available 100% online with an easy application process that can set you up in under 3 minutes if you're a personal investor, and an intuitive and user-friendly account dashboard that helps you manage and track your accounts at any time. We aim to make putting your money to work as seamless and easy and simple as possible so you can spend your time on other things. TermPlus is a product of Pengana Capital Group. Pengana is a highly regarded Australian funds management business that has been managing investor money since its inception in 2003. Pengana is also listed on the ASX under the ticker PCG and is currently responsible for managing over $3 billion of investments for Australian direct investors and financial planners. This $3 billion of funds under management sits across 14 different investment strategies, one of which is TermPlus. Another key organization in the TermPlus story is Mercer. Mercer is a global investment leader with over $16 trillion in funds under management, over 2,000 investment professionals around the globe, and more than 30 years of experience of investing in private markets. Together, Pengana Capital Group as the fund manager and product provider, and Mercer as the investment consultant, allow us to deliver this revolutionary new income tool for everyday Australians. Quick history lesson. In 2023, Pengana announced a $200 million seed investment into a global private credit master trust that would deliver unprecedented access to an investment sector that has historically been largely out of reach for Australian investors, even large Australian institutional investors. This new capability of having the Global Private Credit Master Trust has allowed Pengana to deliver a number of purpose-built investment vehicles for its Australian investors to access the characteristics of global private credit via feeding into this Master Trust portfolio. TermPlus is one of these access points. One other vehicle, for example, that does this is ASX-listed PCX, an investment trust which delivers similar access to the Pengana Global Private Credit Master Trust via the stock exchange. Global private credit refers to non-bank loans to private companies. Unlike traditional bank loans, private credit offers a customized financing solution which can be more flexible and tailored to each borrower's needs. This comes at a premium, so for investors, it provides higher yield potential as well as portfolio diversification. In Australia, the banking sector still accounts for a large part of the loan market, and private credit is mostly concentrated to the property sector. When we look overseas, however, particularly in the US and Europe, there are completely different market dynamics at play. With much tighter restrictions placed on the banks, the global private credit sector has flourished into a mature ecosystem which has been one of the fastest growing sectors over the last 15 plus years. When we talk about global private credit in the context of TermPlus, we're generally referring to non-bank direct lending to medium-sized companies in non-cyclical industries on a global scale. That's companies with annual earnings of up to $250 million US, so billion dollar type businesses. Each of these loans is typically not insignificant, individually customized to each company, senior in the capital structure, meaning they rank above debt or equity in the event of company defaults, and have security over financial or physical assets. In addition to the underlying characteristics of global private credit, our definition of global private credit, TermPlus accounts also offer built-in protection mechanisms designed to offer added layers of income and saving support to account holders in order to mitigate the risk that the value of investment may fall. Our objective is to deliver a combination of stability of capital, reliability of income, and customer confidence. These layers of protection are underpinned by our own investment, as I mentioned earlier, into the support account. So let's go through each layer of protection. To start, let's keep in mind that there are effectively two parts of your money in a TermPlus account. First is the amount that you have deposited into your term account, whether your initial account funding or via reinvested income. The second part is the reason that you opened a TermPlus account in the first place, the monthly income. So let's start with the income. This is the amount paid to you on a monthly basis throughout the course of your term. As I mentioned earlier, you can have this paid to your bank account as a cash payment every month, or you can reinvest this into your account balance to unlock the magic of compound returns. We want to ensure that we are able to deliver a reliable income stream to you. And to do this, we have two unique mechanisms in place. First is the priority income entitlement. Over and above your money generating returns, our support account is generating returns too. If for any given month, the returns generated for you by TermPlus are lower than the target rate, we will top up that month's income up to your target rate using income that the support account has generated over the last 12-month period. Think of it as an extra income pool that works to maintain target rates for you and your account over the income it generates if it ever needs it. So now let's talk about your principal investment and the importance of keeping that intact. All investments carry some form of risk. Even with the inbuilt protections that come with typical global private credit loans that I mentioned earlier, our next two layers of protection are there with the aim of ensuring that we keep your savings and the corresponding target rates intact. During the term, if the closing balance of your term account on any given month falls below the amount that you have invested, that's the total of your initial investment plus any reinvested income, then any excess returns from the fund after meeting all target rates for the month is allocated pro rata to all accounts until all term account balances have been restored to their invested amounts. Our second layer of protection is what we call income stabilization. In the scenario I just mentioned, if there were to be a drop in account balance during the course of your term, we will ensure that the targeted income payments for any subsequent months will continue to be calculated based on the total invested amount in your account, inclusive of any income that you've reinvested. At the end of your term, we have one final layer of protection if all else fails, called saving support. If at the end of an account holder's term or the account's maturity, the closing balance plus income paid or accrued to you over the term is any less than the total invested amount, that includes invested income, the support account provides a layer of protection where we will make a top-up payment to cover any shortfall of up to 5% of your invested amount towards restoring the final value of your account back up to the total invested amount. Our accounts cater for lots of different investor types, with an easy online application for personal accounts, joint accounts, self-managed super funds, companies, trusts, and even child accounts. We wanted to make sure that nobody was excluded from getting better returns on their hard-earned savings, and in aiming to revolutionize how everyday Australians do this, it was important that we delivered a product that catered to many different investor types. Thank you for your time to watch this video today, and we look forward to welcoming you as an investor in TermPlus.